Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is Makisa and I am a mental health and marriage and family counselor. On this channel you will receive tips on mental health, relationships, as well as self-development. Let's begin. Do you feel like you're always putting people before yourself? Never have time to focus on your needs? Have you been feeling burnt out or depleted? Well, this video is for you. Today's topic is on self-care. Promotes quality of life and well-being. Self-care is something that's done on a continuous basis, and it involves a constant juggling act. Many of us wear multiple hats. We have more than one role that we have to fulfill, obligations and responsibilities that we're trying to take care of on a daily basis. And oftentimes, there's no time left to take care of yourself. Don't get me wrong, serving others is great. It's a very rewarding feeling. But if you're not making time to take care of yourself, eventually you'll run out of steam. Eventually you may have nothing left to give. Not practicing good self-care over time can cause the body to begin to break down. So it's important just to prioritize yourself and make sure that you're putting your needs in the forefront. The more that you focus on yourself and prioritize your needs, the better you're able to help care for others. In order to practice good self-care, it involves being very intentional, assertive, and clear and direct about what it is that you need. So asking for what you need. It also involves learning to say no. If you were raised in a household where you were taught that it's not okay to put your needs first, it's actually selfish, then it may be harder for you to change your shift and to focus on putting your needs first. You want to begin to change that narrative. Again, the more that you practice self-care and taking care of yourself, the better you are to be able to help and provide for others and serve others. We're going to focus on 5 areas of self-care, including physical, emotional/psychological, spiritual, professional, and social. Physical self-care involves getting enough sleep, exercising, having a proper and nutritious diet, eating regularly, when you're sick, taking time to rest and allowing your body to heal, engaging in fun activities. Also, going to those preventative appointments. Yes, that includes your annual physical, your mammogram, pap smear, colonoscopy, and prostate exams. Preventative care is so important because if there's disease or anything going on, you can catch it early, and the prognosis is better if you catch it on the front end. So that's the purpose of preventative care. Looking at your labs and knowing what your numbers are and knowing what areas you're doing well in, as well as areas that need improvement. So that's what physical self-care involves. Mental, emotional self-care involves taking time off from work, just taking a break, talking about your problems, expressing your feelings in a healthy manner, taking time to recognize your strengths and your accomplishments. It also includes going on vacation as well as getting away from your distractions, taking that time away. The next one is social. Social self-care involves meeting new people, making time for stimulating conversations, spending time with people that you love, doing enjoyable activities with others, and spending time with romantic partners. Social self-care also involves asking for help when you need it. And that may be hard for some of us, but it's so important, asking for what you need. Because at the end of the day, people can't read our minds. Next is spiritual self-care. And this involves praying, meditating, going to church, engaging in causes that bring you purpose, that bring meaning to your life. It also involves spending time in nature. It includes making time to reflect on life, and also acting or behaving in a way that matches your values and your morals. So that's spiritual self-care. The last one is professional self-care, and that involves growing professionally, stretching yourself, trying something new, learning a new skill, advocating for yourself, advocating for fair pay, benefits, and the like, saying no to excessive new responsibilities, taking on projects that are very rewarding and meaningful to you, taking breaks during work, giving your mind a rest, time to recharge, just rejuvenate yourself, and then come back to what you're doing. Professional self-care also involves maintaining a healthy balance between your professional life and your personal life. And that can be very difficult for some of us if you're trying to climb the corporate ladder, you're ambitious, you just have things professionally that you want to achieve, understandably so. But there has to be a balance between what you do professionally as well as your personal life. It's important to, on a regular basis, assess your self-care. Look at where you are. Look for patterns. Recognize areas where you're doing well, as well as areas where there's some improvement needed. Don't be too hard on yourself. This is not a matter of right or wrong. It's just a matter of when you know better, you do better. So taking a continuous assessment of how you're taking care of yourself and areas that you can improve upon. Start by making a plan for self-care that you can stick to over time. A plan that's individualized and that's specific to you and your needs. What works for one person may not work for the other person. So it's very important that you have a specific plan that's catered to you. And it should be something that's realistic and that's reasonable and something that you can attain over time. You don't want to set the bar too high. It's best to start small and then work your way up. Practicing self-care takes time and it takes being intentional. And once it's done over time, it promotes health and well-being and overall better quality of life. That's all I have for today. Thank you for taking time to watch this video. If this video benefited you, go ahead and hit that like and subscribe button. Until next time, practice self-care.